tonight from Macomb, a matchup in which Missouri State has won the last 2 installments, but Western Illinois never likes to disappoint the home crowd and hasn't in almost 2 years. It's Bears Leathernecks in your college game of the week on MC 22 from Hanson Field. And we welcome you to Macomb, Illinois. So glad to have you with us at home. Joined by Nathan Believa, I'm Ross Green, and Donnie Tillman will join us later in the broadcast. Nate, you take a look at the matchup here tonight. The Bears, no stranger to road contests, just 2 games in Springfield this year. But on the other side of things, Western Illinois has not lost at home since 2009.
Yeah, night crowd, family weekend here in Macomb. They're looking for a big crowd and keep that winning streak going that they have here under Coach Hendrickson. Missouri State traveled more than 6,000 miles in their first 4 road games of the year, including trips to Oregon and Arkansas. They're looking for that first win of the season.
And to get that first win, the passing game has to be there. Our key player for the Bears, Jermaine Saffold, hauls in almost 80 yards per game. Very tough to stop in the open field.
He's in the midst of a great career, closing in on both 2,000 yards and a big night tonight. He can become the Bears' all-time leading receiver, more than 10 yards after the catch, and he had over 200 yards against Illinois State a couple weeks ago, looking for a big night out of Saffold.
From Hanson Field, you get a look at the records. Missouri State still searching for that first win of the season. Western, 1 conference win and a non-conference win on their resume so far this season. And Nate, you really couldn't ask for a more beautiful night from Macomb, Illinois, as we turn to our keys to the game. First of all, for the Bears, it's about containing the offense, especially Josh Hudson.
Yeah, it's fantastic weather, as you mentioned. They have to contain the offense. There are 3 explosive running backs in Colton Ray, Bryce Flowers, and Larry Patterson that'll get carries. Then you got Josh Hudson and those big wide receivers we talked about earlier. Western will spread you out 4 wide if they need to.
1 or 2 defenders there, and it was all right sideline. Here's the reverse angle. You see he cuts towards the opposing sideline, and he's gone.
And officially a 90-yard kick return. They had not returned a kick for a touchdown since 2009. Like I said, back-to-back weeks the Bears have allowed a kickoff return. And looked like he was running out of gas there as he got towards about the 10-yard line, but with nobody chasing him, he was able to coast in to the end zone. And what a big start for this crowd. We talked about using the crowd about 2 minutes ago to get some momentum. Well, Larry Patterson will do exactly that. State got into the red zone. They needed to finish. They did on the first drive, but on this second one they do not. And you see the kick on its way up and just outside of the right post, and no good.
And that'll wrap it up for the first quarter. So the Bears miss an opportunity with the field goal, and we're still tied as we head to the second quarter. Linebackers break through, but the chop right there, completion there for Crump. First down to the 18 in the middle of the field.
The back did a great job picking up that blitz, as you said, Ross, and it gave Hudson all the time he needed. Finds Crump for the first time over the middle, moves the sticks, gets him down inside the red zone, and stepping up to grab that blitz. They did a very good job on the offensive line that time, and that's Crump in front of Bernard Thomas, who's in for Barry, who limped off a couple of plays ago.
Guys, one quick point, the battle in the trenches definitely in the advantage of Missouri State's offensive line. During the last break when they were on the sidelines, the coaches told the offensive line, you're winning the battle, keep pushing, they can't stop you. So right now Missouri State probably going to go to that offensive line, use that power to its advantage, try and move the ball against Western Illinois. Back to you up in the booth.
And Ross, they did exactly that on that last play, a little screen pass over to Buford, used the offensive line to get downfield in front of him.
Saffold all night, as you had mentioned, kind of held down in that first half, but he's really exploded, and that reflects in the team stats.
Yeah, you look at those total yards now at 193 overall. They've done a great job. You take a look for the numbers for Trevor Wooden. He has thrown 7 times. Coach Allen and Coach Hendrickson meeting at midfield.
And as they said to us, they'd rather not have to coach against one another, but you see there a smile from both after the game.
I think that's a big sigh of relief from Coach Allen. 0-7. They had not started 0-8 in over 40 years. A huge sigh of relief for Coach Allen, and he's ready for a big, fun bus ride home, a happy bus ride home. And you see that big hug, good friends, and former teammates. Nice to see.